Scorpio, and welcome to FireStar Tarot. I am Empress Egypt. Welcome. So before we get into your reading, you guys, if you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, my email is in the description box down below. If you're interested in donating or even tipping me, my PayPal and Cash App are down below as well, okay? Let's see, you guys, any information I don't go over in the intro will be provided in the description box, including information regarding my subscriber giveaway, also the decks I use, and all of my social media links, okay? Don't forget to show me some love, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the good stuff. Get this video in the algorithm so it does find who the messages are intended for, okay? Remember, you guys, if the message isn't for you, it's not for you. Just keep it moving. My videos probably don't get as many views as others, you know, that are in my subscriber range, just because I don't sugarcoat shit, okay? The messages that come through, and obviously, even if they need to come through just for 5, then that's what these are intended for, okay? So just remember that if it's not for you, it's not for you, okay? Also, Scorpio, remember, gender is very fluid. When I speak of masculine or feminine, I'm referring to energy, okay? Not what's dangling between your legs, all right? We all possess masculine and feminine energies within us. Of course, it's up to you to use discernment, Scorpio, when it comes to who's in their feminine and who's in their masculine, or even using discernment when it comes to when you're in your masculine and when you're in your feminine, okay? Let's see what else, Scorpio. I think that's pretty much it, you guys. Remember, time is irrelevant, okay? Time does not exist here on my channel, all right? Other than the human, you know, the human programming of time, okay? But Kairos is very important here, okay? Divine timing. Divine timing is different from our timing, all right? So with that being said, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get into your reading and see what's going on. We're going to tap into your person, the person of interest, and we're going to see where your person's at, okay? I've been doing a lot of shadow reading, so if there's any issues in your life that you feel like you need to address, definitely check out some of my shadow readings. That'll help when it comes to facing your own fears, your own shadows. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and lighten things up here. We're going to see where your person's at and what they're dealing with. Interesting enough, we have the Empress and conflicting energy. So obviously, feminine energy is conflicting your person of interest. So I do feel like collectively, Scorpio, I'm probably talking to a lot of feminines. That's not to say that masculines aren't watching this. It's just to say that the message is going to be directed towards my feminines, which means I am going to be reading the energy of masculine, okay? That's only because the Empress is conflicted, okay? Feminine energy is conflicted. So this can be both ways. Energy is fluid, which means this could be you, feminine, feeling conflicted by this person. It can also be that this person feels conflicted by you, okay? Take it how it resonates. Spirit, what other messages do we have when it comes to Scorpio's person of interest, the person on their mind, the person they just can't seem to let go of here? I also let Spirit speak. I do not pull cards. We have the Moon card in reverse. So clearly there's something that this person of yours, Scorpio, is seeing clearly now. Not fully clearly, but a little fixed to the way they're seeing things here. Small improvement, okay? Not drastic improvement here, Scorpio, but minor improvement, okay? So clearly when it comes to you, they do see you as the counterpart. They do see you as, not only intuitive, but strong-willed, confident. You have your value. I feel like they're just conflicted by you. They also could be, in argument with you right now. Or maybe you're arguing with them, or maybe, you're just conflicted in general. So this energy is coming through when it comes to, obviously, your person. They're seeing you as someone who it's almost like they don't know if they should fight for you or not. It's that kind of energy. Again, but there is minor improvement here, okay? There are things that they're starting to see properly when it comes to love, when it comes to the way they feel about you. I do feel like there's a sense of completion within the way they were feeling and the way they're feeling now, okay? So I feel like there has been a phase completed when it comes to this person's emotions, okay, Scorpio? In other words, I feel like, and maybe this applies to you, maybe this just applies to their emotions in general. Again, take it how it resonates, don't make things fit. I just feel like in past tense, up until this moment, they didn't see emotions clearly, right? They didn't know what their emotions were. They didn't know how to handle somebody's emotions when emotions were being, expressed to them. Not only that, but possibly maybe even maybe they didn't know how to express emotions. So again, I feel like in this past cycle, there was an energy of not fully, again, knowing how to deal with emotions. I feel like a completion has taken place, and this is that minor improvement. I feel like now they're kind of seeing the emotions. Okay, now it's like, okay, now they're addressing, okay, this is a feeling. This is an emotion. Okay, now I feel like this, Ironically enough, I feel like this person's catching feelings for you, okay? It's a new way of thinking emotionally for you, for this Empress that conflicts them, okay? Spirit, what else do we have for this person of interest here? Scorpio's person of interest. Show me what's on their mind. Show me what's in their heart space. We had 3 cards flip over. We do have the Page of Cups, okay, not making an offer in reverse, right? The Page of Cups in reverse. We also have the King of Pentacles, okay? So believe it or not, this person's actually coming through as the King of Pentacles. Out of all of the kings in the tarot deck, the King of Pentacles is the most stable. This is the father-partner kind of relationship, right? The man who's going to work hard, and I don't mean man as far as within, you know, genitalia, but the father figure, right? The disciplined one, the stern one, the stable one, the grounded one, the one that shows tough love, but also knows when to be sincere and sympathetic, right? This is someone who, again, who's very grounded. So there's this energy of this person being very stable, but maybe just not emotionally stable, but financially stable, logically stable, grounding wise, this person is where they need to be, okay? 7 of Wands, there's a lot of fears though with this person, okay? Surrounding intimacy, surrounding intimate connections. Very interesting. Bottom of the deck, we do have the 9 of Cups in reverse, okay? 9 of Cups in reverse. So this person never made a decision regarding emotions with you, straight up, right? So again, this is where I was telling you, I was feeling like in past tense, this person didn't know how to address those emotions. And now this person is seeing, okay, I have emotions here. I have emotions, right? And now they're starting to acknowledge that they never made a decision here. All right. So let's clarify all these cards and find out exactly what's going on with your person, Scorpio. And then we will pull some ending advice when it comes to this person from Spirit. Okay. First up, we do have the crystal coming through already. Okay. I will tell you, and I'm going to put this over here with the Empress because the way it's coming out, obviously I'm going from left to right, right? Empress, the Moon in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands. This came out, you know, starting with the Empress, right? This is a divine connection, okay? Now whether, look, I don't like to put labels on shit, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I will do twin flame readings because most of you guys are knowing what a twin flame connection is. Or a soulmate connection is. I've even done readings, you know, circling twin flame journey. It's a spiritual journey, you guys, okay? It's not about your person. It's about a spiritual journey that you take, all of these connections, okay? More so, if you guys follow me on Facebook, I need to put my new link down there, you guys. My personal page. I'm working on that though. So I'm going to try to help you guys with just little memes and stuff like that to help you guys. I'll probably put them on Instagram. Go check out Instagram. I'll upload the one for Soulmates Twin Flames on Instagram so you guys can kind of see that. But again, I don't really like to put labels on things because, to be honest with you, twin flame soulmate connections are very similar, okay? They can be taught, they can be made to teach you a lesson. Obviously, it's the path to self. Most people are misconstrued, right? And the reason you find union so much within twin flame connections is because that's the masculine and feminine within you balancing out. And once that masculine and feminine balance out within you, Scorpio, that's when you attract a balanced individual. The law of attraction really works. Manifestation does take place, but it's got to take place within first, okay? This is that energy. This is someone who has been put into this masculine's life, Scorpio, you, right, to actually create something, okay? I feel like the energy with this person was uncomparable, okay? Very intense, very deep. I also feel like your conflictions, okay? The arguments with you, the battles with you, the conflicts with you. And this doesn't have to be physical conflicts, right? And this doesn't have to be yelling verbally. This can be just as simple as not communicating, running from, you know, emotions, maybe not making decisions, circling love, right? We know that's grounding this entire reading here, Scorpio, is your person, this masculine, not making decisions, circling long-term emotions, okay? We also have the 7, interesting enough. The 7 of Wands also, the 7 of Wands in the upright, but then after we also have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Very interesting. Not having resilience, not having strength, kind of being not cowardly. And maybe that's what this is, Scorpio. Maybe your person's being cowardly. Maybe they're Maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're backing down here. We'll clarify and find out what's going on. But regardless, you heal this person, Scorpio. Okay, you were divinely guided for this person to help them heal through the conflicts with you. This person will be healing. Okay, I do feel like one of you guys here, Scorpio, either you or your person, or maybe both of you guys, literally have prophesized this connection. It's like you see it, you've seen it, okay? Whether this is dreams, whether this is daydreams, whether this is just you sitting there and all of a sudden it's like you're a real quick flash of your life, just, you know, kind of like daydreaming, but not as like kind of off in la la land. I'm like, literally you're doing something, and in between, you know, doing something out of nowhere, it's just like something flashes within your mind, and it's like, what the fuck was that, right? It's that kind of energy. I feel like you guys are literally prophesizing this. It's like you're seeing this, possibly even speaking this into fruition here. And this is where the feminine is conflicted. So this could be feminine energy. Maybe you guys, collective, watching this video, maybe you're prophesizing about this connection, or this connection has been prophesized in some way, shape, or form, okay? Again, I'm feeling a divine connection here, period. We also have the pink moon in reverse, okay? So there hasn't been a renewal. There's a denial of beauty here. There's a denial of happiness, okay? I feel like, honestly, this person you're dealing with, Scorpio, and I'm going to call it like it is. Okay, I'm going to call you. I'm going to tell you like I'm feeling it, okay? I feel like this person, and you guys, I don't know you personally. I don't know your person personally, but the energy is what I do know, okay? And I do know my gifts, and I do know what it is that I'm intended to do here. I feel like this person has a lack of self-value, okay? Because of this person likes silhouettes. Okay, sees beauty as a silhouette, as a body shape, okay? Now, we can all be programmed to be like that, of course. I would love to run my fingers down some abs and not some big fat belly, okay? It is what it is. That's not to say that some women don't like bigger men, right? And think that scrawny six packs are nothing, right? So again, different strokes for different folks, but this is being attracted to the 3D perception because of a lack of value. So it's almost like they're attracted to, or I don't even want to say attracted to shallow people, but they're attracted to beauty within the perception of what beauty is to them through their view. So they get into connections, possibly even a connection with you. And the reason the connection with you probably didn't last, or there is a separation, I'm feeling separation, obviously, with the pink moon in reverse, okay? Because there's no renewal here. There's no going on in this connection, or not right now, at least in this energy, or someone cut it off here. So I feel like what took place with you is this person, you weren't shallow, okay? And so this person needed someone shallow, right? To feed off of their energy to feel better about themselves. I know it sounds twisted and fucked up, but it is what it is. And I, for some reason, need to say that, okay? Because of this person's not happy. Because of this, you're not happy. Because you want someone who not only, I can't say only here, because that's not going to be the case in all the situations here, but this person is attracted to people who, and it's not that they're attracted to people who are shallow. How can I explain this? They're attracted to the 3D view of beauty, right? 9 times out of 10, people who are really obsessed about their beauty, not taking care of themselves and just well-maintenance, but actually obsessed with themselves, obsessed with their beauty, they become arrogant, they become toxic, they become shallow, right? If they allow that energy to go too far, right? This is why the Bible speaks on envy and jealousy leading, to evil. Same thing, you become envious and jealous to the point of, and I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like pleasing, right? Pleasing yourself, but in order to please yourself, you have to be better than everyone else. That's that kind of energy, right? Wanting others to be envious and jealous of you can play out the same way. Okay, I know I'm getting off subject, but the point is that this is the type of people that your person attracted. And so when they attracted you, you weren't that, okay? But you actually planted a seed of emotions with this person, okay, collective? Because what's taking place now is there's no renewal with you. And for the first time in their life, they have a lack of beauty. Okay, again, because they've been attracted to this beauty so much, whether this is male, feminine, female, doesn't matter, right? But they've been attracted to beauty. And for the first time, they actually got a taste of real beauty. Beauty is not within the looks. Beauty is within, right? It's the strong-willed, right? It's the confidence within. It's the value. Knowing your value within is way sexier than what you look like on the outside. That's this energy. This is them losing real beauty, okay? True strength, true unconditional love, true happiness, and rejecting it because they didn't know what it was. They were blind. They had never had this before. They didn't have someone who actually really cared for them in that way, right? That they were actually attracted to in some way, shape, or form. Because remember, this person's attracted to the silhouette. So Scorpio, they had to be attracted to you in order to even have a connection with you. So it has nothing to do with attraction here, okay? This is their perception of what beauty was. Now they got a taste of real beauty and they don't have it. Maybe this was by their decisions. Maybe this was by yours. Bottom of the line is now they're conflicted by you. Now they're conflicted because now they see what true beauty is and what true happiness is, and they don't have it. Very interesting. Let's move on to this moon energy. Spirit, why is the moon here in reverse? Show me this little bit of a minor improvement when it comes to this person's emotions. I do feel like, obviously, the moon energy is all about secrecy, things in the dark possibly coming to the light, right? We have crescent moon, birth, progress, feminine power. So yeah, this is just circling you, right? The emotions with you here. I feel like, clearly, again, in past tense, maybe possibly when this person first met you, again, Scorpio, it was an energy of them not seeing you correctly, being blind, because again, they had only attracted beauty within their eyes. And 9 times out of 10, it attracted shallow people. Not saying that all attractive people are shallow, but this is the kind of energy that this person attracted with the trying to make up for their lack of value with beauty in others, okay? I know this message isn't gonna be for all of you guys. Half moon in reverse, not having progress, not putting in the effort with this feminine energy. They're acknowledging that they didn't put effort in it with you, okay? They're also acknowledging that there's no progress between you two. There's been no effort. There's been no drive or ambition towards you here. But they're acknowledging this, right? They're acknowledging wanting something new with you. They're acknowledging that they want progress. I mean, literally, we have a card with crescent moon talking about progress with this individual, and then a conflicting card of progress in reverse, right? So it's like they're acknowledging that they want progress, or they've seen progress within how they feel for you, right? They're acknowledging that there's progress here within their emotions for you. They're acknowledging the feminine energy within you. They're acknowledging that unconditional love, okay? They're acknowledging that beauty within you here, Scorpio. However, they're still conflicted, right? They're still not doing anything, right? So there's a lack of progress. So they're really conflicted by you. And this explains why they're conflicted. They're conflicted because, yes, in some ways, they feel like they've moved and they've graduated and they have more emotions for you. But at the same time, they've made some decisions, or actually a lack of decisions not being made, okay? Not being able to face their fears and being afraid of these fears when it comes to intimate connections, when it comes to, again, their addictions within these intimate connections, and coming back down to being conflicted by it now, right? And so now it stagnates them because now they see it. Now they see true beauty versus fake beauty. And now it's an energy of, okay, now I know what beauty is. Now I know what unconditional love is. Now I know what nurturing, deep, intimate happiness is. But it also conflicts them. Very interesting. Let's take a look at this Page of Cups energy. Spirit, why is the Page of Cups here? We do have the jewel box. Not keeping this a secret, not keeping this for safekeeping. There's an energy of wanting to express this, but they're not doing it. Very interesting. They're not doing it. Again, this is where I said I feel like, they're stuck in between a rock and a hard place because they've allowed these fears to stop them from taking action, but clearly within they feel something different here, Scorpio. Runes in reverse, not accepting the experiences, not learning here. It's almost like they don't want to know the answers, right? For whatever reason here, Scorpio, they don't want to know the answers. They're afraid to make you an offer because they're afraid you're going to reject them, okay? They don't want to know the answers. They're not trying to find out the answers right now, okay? They're still conflicted by you. Yes, they know they've made progress. Yes, their emotions have changed. Okay, they're starting to feel for you here, but they also know that There's things that they need to release, okay? And they already have a lack of confidence. This is why they were attracted to silhouettes, okay? They're not putting in the effort, but they want to. They know that they need to release the way they're feeling. They know that they need to make you an offer, but they're not doing it, okay? Again, they're afraid to find out the truth here in some way, shape, or form. I think they're just afraid of denial, okay? This is a lot of emotions. This is a lot of not only emotions with you, but this is also the changing of these emotions, right? So it's a whole new world. Remember? A whole new world. I can't see, but that's exactly what this is. It's like the ending of one cycle, again, with the old emotions versus new emotions. So this is a whole new world. Everything looks totally fucking different to them now. Straight up. So they're afraid to make you this offer. They're afraid to seek the answer itself. If you feel some type of way, right? Or if you still feel for them here. Wow. Wow. Let me save this. So yeah, again, it's an energy of them just denying this right now. They're really scared to make you an offer because, again, they're afraid of denial. They're afraid of rejection. They're seeing things in a way they've never seen things before. We have potion in reverse, not being able to fully heal and master here. King of Pentacles. Interesting enough, this person's really stable, which means their feet are so planted in the earth. This is earth energy. Their feet are so planted in the earth that literally they can create pretty much anything that they want to create, and it would become success. It would become abundance, right? Especially if they use it in the right way and they're not trying to use it for negative, evil intention. But if they're trying to use these intentions for pure divine, right? Divine things, godly things here, creator, universe type energy. Most definitely, they're going to achieve it, okay? However, they haven't mastered this. They haven't healed with the potion in reverse, okay? They haven't also created a union because of this mastery. Or the union, and you can look at it like this, Scorpio, the union between you two, it hasn't been created because this person hasn't mastered their own stableness. The stableness is here. They've just got to see it. Again, they seek validation through others' beauty, through others' confidence, or at least what came across as confidence, but in reality, it created shallow energies. Can't make this shit up, all right? We also have Aurora Moon, breakthrough, magic, opening, okay? So again, this is that back and forth energy. Same thing like the progress here with emotions, okay? So they're stable, okay? It's up to them to see how stable they are and how abundant they can be, how abundant they are, okay? In order to fully manifest these things. So again, if they were in an energy of lack of value, lack of confidence, and they seeked value and confidence through others who were confident or came across as confident, again, it was not right. It was not correct. This was a shallow energy. And so ultimately now it's an energy of not healing, not mastering things, still being stable though, even though they don't know how to master things, okay? Even though they don't take the time. I feel like they rush from one relationship to another possibly here. It's not going to be the case with all of you guys, but I feel like a rush energy. And so they're never taking the time to take a break and figure out what their value is. Again, they're seeking value through others here. And then it goes through this energy of not healing and then having a breakthrough and opening up. So it's an energy of back and forth. It's like one moment, this person's like, no, I'm not going to take my time. I'm just going to go back to this because this feels comfortable, or I'm going to do this because this looks good. I'm going to do this, right? This person makes me feel good in the current moment, right? In the temporary energy, not thinking about long-term in any way, shape, or form, right? And then they go through this energy of all of a sudden, okay, wait, no, I can't do this. I need to take the time to learn, what it is that I want, my value, and this person starts to open up. All right. So again, just as, much as there's minor improvement here, they're conflicted with, again, healing and changing their ways because of these new emotions, this whole new world with the way they see emotions here, the way they see beauty. Okay. We also have feather energy in reverse, not being free though. Okay. They're trapped in some way, shape, or form here. There's an energy of whatever they're feeling trapped in, they can't rise above. Okay. There's an energy of not listening to their intuition here with this, okay, going against their intuition with whatever this is. Again, this is something that probably feels stable to them. It's almost an energy of feeling like something that can be so conflicting is also so stable. I feel like this is a third-party situation. Doesn't have to be, but this could be a karmic learning lesson. So instead of a physical person, this could also be work, right? Conflicts at work, struggles at work, or struggles within dynamics because of work, right? Not healing, staying busy, and always working to keep your mind off of the reality that something's not right, right? We also have magic ring in reverse, not having commitment, not long lasting, and not having a bond or needing to break a bond. So I do feel like this is karmic, okay? I do feel like there is a karmic relationship here for a majority of this, of you guys hearing this reading today, Scorpio. We also have dark moon, listening, solitude, and loss, okay? Straight up. It's like this person's biggest fear here, Scorpio, is to be alone. To be alone and to feel completely silent and in solitude and not necessarily abandoned, okay? It's not abandonment issues. It's not even a fear of being alone. Yes, partially there's a lot of fears of being alone here, especially from the rushing energy of not taking the time to rest. It could be that, okay? But what I'm feeling even more is an energy of this person having to face the facts that there's a lack of value within. There's a lack of confidence within. There's a flame that's barely kind of flickering, barely. And I'm talking about like it's about to go out, right? It's that kind of flame. It's needing to be brighter. It's needing to be more confident, more strong-willed, more loving within, right? This is a self energy. Yeah. I feel like this person's afraid to go within because they're afraid to hear the facts that they need to be alone because they're not confident. It's like they almost need to see that they're lacking value. They're lacking confidence, but they don't take that time because they're afraid of that. So they just rush into a connection that looks good in the 3D silhouette without understanding, wait, I need to make a decision here surrounding love. What makes me happy? What is love to me, right? Me, I enjoy my peace. I enjoy my alone time. I do, especially with 4 kids, 3 of them girls. It is what it is. My point is that some people are afraid of this because when you are in that moment, you do start with depression. You start with sadness, right? Realizing that you are alone and that nobody's laying next to you in the bed. But then all of a sudden you realize that that's one less person that you have to clean up after. It's one less person you have to deal with telling you what to do and what not to do, right? It's one less person to argue about where the money should be spent. It's an energy of gaining that independence and stability on your own and attaining way more than what someone else can give you. That's the energy of being in isolation. Yeah, it may not feel the best at first, but I promise you, you'll slowly pick your head up and over a period of time before you know it, a lot of independence is gained. That was more for the cross watcher here, Scorpio. I apologize, but it's an energy of your person literally being afraid to be alone. And more so because, again, they have to face the fears. And by being alone, they'll have to really be vulnerable, okay? There won't be someone there to make them feel better. There won't be someone there who is actually shallow that takes that place of their lack of confidence. Make sense? Spirit, let's go ahead and clarify the last card here, the 7 of Wands. Let's really break down these fears even more for my Scorpios, please. Show me, again, the fears of this person. Conflicting them, we have the Crow Moon, messages, calling, and gifts, their intuition. Okay, they're afraid of being conflicted. They're afraid of being wrong when it comes to their intuition. So it's almost like their intuition is tapping them on the shoulder and it's like they feel it, right? They know it, but it's almost like the devil and the angel on one side of them, right? And they're like back and forth. And it's like your person's like, man, I just want to knock both these bitches off and just, but they can't. For some reason, they're listening to both of it, even though it's like, just dust it off, keep moving forward. Balance it out. Don't let them bicker, right? They're also denying their intuition by doing this, right? It's like their intuition in some circumstances is telling them, hey, don't do this. No, red flag. But they do it anyways, again, because they're afraid to face those fears. They're afraid of being alone, okay? So with that being said, Scorpio, let's get some ending advice for you, and then we will end out this reading, okay? Let's see. I believe this is the Love and Light. Honestly, I don't remember any of my decks, okay? It is what it is. I do remember some of them, not all of them, okay? If you know the deck, you know the deck. I forget which one it is. Drop a comment down below if you know. Let's see, Spirit, let's go ahead and get some ending advice, please, for my Scorpios when it comes to this person of interest. Ending advice for my Scorpios dealing with this masculine energy, please, Spirit. Let's get some ending advice for my Scorpios. Ending advice for my Scorpio, Spirit. Ending advice for my Scorpios. We do have breath of the cosmos. My will to thy... Hold on. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Okay. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Again, that's that energy of the, you know, the devil and the angel on your shoulders, right? And I feel like this is interesting because it's almost like I was feeling divine connection, and here it is like your advice from Spirit is to basically mirror what this person needs to do, right? I feel like, again, this goes back to your value, your worth, okay? So just as much as your person needs to see their value and their worth, you need to too, Scorpio, okay? You need to realize that your value is what your value is and call in what it is that you deserve. What is your will? What is it that you want long-term, right? I also feel like you need to work with the universe and accept everything, including the bad here, okay? I also feel like with the big picture thinking, it's about being inspired. It's about dreaming big, okay? Now, with no expectations of what it should look like, okay? Because if you expect things, you're only going to set yourself up for failure, okay? So it's like, if you're sitting here praying to God, please, God, just bring me someone who's going to love me, bring real love to me, and then someone's in front of your doorstep and you're not happy with what it looks like, maybe you should have been a little bit more specific on what it is that you wanted, right? If you want to be attractive, you know, you want someone who you're attracted to, make sure that that's, again, something that you're putting out into the universe, right? Now, obviously, don't be shallow with it, but, you know, I just feel like there's an energy of needing to think bigger than what your normal way of thinking has been, okay? Just like there's been minor improvement with this person's emotions, I feel like there needs to be minor improvement with, again, where it is that you're projecting yourself to here. And Spirit's coming through very strongly with that energy. It's about valuing yourself, knowing what is your will, knowing what it is that, again, you're projecting yourself to in the future. How can the universe give it to you if you don't know where it is that you want to be, right? Or what it is that you want? Where is it that you're headed to? What is it that you want when it comes to the end of your life here, right? Our life literally is very short. It is very, very short. Especially when you're programmed with human time, okay, and not divine timing. I promise you divine timing is a way more peaceful energy than this always being pressed on time energy, okay? We also have messenger. Sirius energy, we also have, interesting enough, Pleiades energy, so Sirius and Pleiades, bringing harmony and balance to all of this, right? Again, remember I was telling you I felt the negative and the positive on both sides. It's about understanding both. It's about listening to the negative and the positive so that you can make wise decisions. Use discernment, obviously, but it's about really bringing harmony to even the chaotic and the peaceful, right? It's bringing harmony to both, because without the positive, the negative doesn't exist. And without the negative, the positive sure the hell don't exist, okay? That's why it's important. I also feel like there's an energy of needing to not rush things here or not drag your feet, depending on which side of the scale you're on. I feel like masculine's more on the dragging feet side and feminine's trying to rush. I need to have a baby now. I need to get married now. I want this relationship now. And God's over here like, both y'all need to just calm down, okay? Go with the flow. Let me. You know, you do what you need to do when it comes to you, and let me. And that's kind of this energy. Again, I feel like this is almost that twin flame energy of you guys mirroring each other here. I feel like both of you guys need to make a decision, because both of you guys haven't actually made a decision when it comes to your long-term emotional happiness. Okay, straight up. Bottom of the deck, we do have, I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Okay, seriously. Righting past wrongs, uprooting, okay? So it's about understanding that bad decisions were made. Good. Bad decisions need to be made, because without making those bad decisions, you don't know what it is that you actually want, right? It's those experiences that create wisdom. It's those bad patterns that eventually have you saying, okay, you know what? No, this is where I want to be. This is where I want to go. This is what I want, right? When I take my last breath on this earth, I know that I want it to be in this kind of energy. Now, again, not with the expectations of what it should look like, but in that energy and that energy in itself. That is this energy, right? It's about saying that you're sorry, forgiving yourself here, forgiving the ones around you that have done wrong, accepting the negative for what it is, and moving forward. Lifting up those stable roots and moving forward. So for Cross Watcher, if you are in a karmic relationship, Spirit's saying it's time to uplift those roots. It's stop feeling sorry for yourself, face your fears, be independent, and find that value. For my feminine energy, this is about you uprooting your roots and starting anew as well, right? Starting your path aimed to your projection towards your future. If this person does the same thing and you guys meet up, you guys are going to be headed in the same projection. Much easier than if you're headed in a projection or not and your person's not, right? Again, you want to start being on that path. That's how you're going to meet the person on that path, okay? In order to be on that path, you got to go for a fucking walk. Straight up. That's what this is. All right. So with that being said, Scorpio, I love you guys. Stay blessed, blessed to be. Don't forget to drop a comment down below and let me know how this resonated for you guys. With that being said, I'm always praying for you guys. I love you. Stay blessed, blessed to be, and I'll see you guys next month, Scorpio. Definitely be on the lookout for all the collective readings coming up this week and next week. I'm also going to hop on live this week and do 10-minute readings, circling just prosperity, singles, and relationship advice. Probably about 10 minutes per zodiac sign. Definitely catch me live for that, you guys. All right. I love you. Bye.